OCAA basketball game between the visiting Sheridan Bruins and your St. Clair Saints. Before we begin, just a reminder that your attendance at this OCAA event entitles you to enjoy top-notch athletics at an institution of higher learning. As such, we ask that you please show your sportsmanship by encouraging the student-athletes, respecting the decisions of the coaches and the officials, and being considerate of the spectators around you. At this time, we ask that you please stand if able. Gentlemen, remove your caps for a live performance of O Canada, sung today by the Saints' own Ava Proskos.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in to We Digital's presentation of OCAA Women's Basketball. It's the St. Clair Saints hosting the Sheridan Bruins. St. Clair coming into the season 4-3. Sheridan coming into the building 2-5. Both teams are looking to get it going into the winter break. Right now, taking things over to the Sheridan starting lineup. Tamaya Rowe, Caitlin Clair, Olivia Bearcat Diab, Stephanie Blair, and Jazera Brown Francis. We're going to be rounding out the starting five for the visiting Bruins. Turning things over towards the St. Clair starting lineup. Going to be the same lineup that we saw yesterday. Beatrice Clausen, Lily Collins, Kaylin Batten, Fiona Lucasen, and Maya Tate. Maya Tate hitting the game winner last night in what was a thrilling win over the visiting Humber Hawks, getting their first win up against the Hawks in 5 seasons in this building. So snapping that streak, definitely giving them a lot of momentum into Sunday's matchup. I want to thank you guys again for joining us here on We Digital. Hit the subscribe button, helps us out a lot. And remember to just be active in the chat today. We'd love to hear you guys' feedback on the broadcast, on the game, and who you guys think the player of the game might be. Some really good performances by the Saints yesterday. I really liked the way that Beatrice Clausen played in that fourth quarter on the offensive glass. When I talked to Coach Kiss before the game, he had mentioned that the intensity from the entire team, they were all dialed in. One of the best shooting games that we have maybe ever seen covering the Saints women's basketball team. Taking things over to yesterday's highlights. I mean, this game-winning shot at the end. It was going to be a foul, but Maya Tate ending up getting the bucket. Full team ecstatic, including the men's team, who you will also see take on Sheridan after this game. But Maya Tate almost just couldn't believe herself that she hit that shot. Capping off a 20-point night for Tate. Sheridan coming off a loss. They've yet to win a game on the road. So back-to-back days on a long bus ride coming down the 401. But they have other plans today. Just about set to get underway. Last time these two teams met, St. Clair took the meeting here at the Sportsplex. Hoping to repeat. Common theme was shooting. I mean, free throws last time these two teams met were down on both squads. So when you get to the line, being able to capitalize on any chances you'll get. We're underway. Picked up down underneath Sheridan. Shot off the bottom of the net, but picked up once again. Setting up the offense down low. Rowe. Pull up, off the glass and in. Blair gets it to go. So Sheridan opening up the scoring here. Good looking first possession, Batten. Clausen. Picked up. That's Brown Francis. Gonna reset out of bounds now. Possession will remain with Sheridan. Just 45 seconds gone here in the first quarter. Kicked out to Blair. Drives inside. Bearcat Diab can't get it to go. Here's Clausen, kicks it over to Collins. Collins didn't shoot the ball much yesterday. Tate now. Lily Collins, she's gonna take a shot. No. Kept alive by Lucasen. Passed up down the side to Brown Francis. Down to Blair. Keeps it a lot. No, she doesn't. Out of bounds on the right side. Saints possession now. So we've seen a couple of passes go a little bit far. We're going to see a lot of full court press from both teams today. They prioritize their steals. St. Clair ranking second in the entire OCAA in steals, #1 in the West. Sheridan not too far behind them. They're in 4th in the West. First year coach Brian Lopez looking to talk things over. Tamaya Rose going to hop off for a second. Into the game, Bianca Vinta. Tate drives it inside. Lucasen, pull-up jumper from the elbow. No, doesn't go. Rebound. Goes to Clair. Clair risky along the half-court line. Clair fouled down low. Not in the action of shooting, so it's going to go to the baseline. See here on the replay, that was maybe the little budge that had banged up Rowe. So she's getting tended to off to the sideline, but she looks pretty good. Just refilling some water right now. Clair drives inside. That one goes down. 4-0 run. Start off the game for the Sheridan Bruins. And here's Batten now. Pass it up to Collins. Collins down to Clausen. Clausen puts it up and in. Outstanding passing there by the Saints offense. Collins picks up the assist. Clausen finishes it off. Clair. Vinta. Bearcat Diab puts it up. No good. Batten now. Has an open pass. Here's Lucasen. It's a tie game now, 4-4. Full court press, as we had mentioned before. Has a passing option deep left. Doesn't decide to take it, but a travel called up against Sheridan. This could be St. Clair ball now. So Batten inbound after they forced the turnover on the full court press. Clausen now. Drives it inside. Batten. Clausen again. Kicks it out. Collins. Mid-range jumper. No. Doesn't go. Rebound. St. Clair. Collins didn't want to shoot it again. Batten now. Drives inside. Has some great dribble moves. Clausen deep three. No, that one doesn't go. Bearcat Diab on the rebound. Vinta. Drives it inside. Puts up a little bit of an awkward angle shot. Blair on the rebound though. And that one gonna go the other way. St. Clair playing some pretty good defense after the 4-0 run by the Sheridan Bruins. Stepping into the game right now, Proskos and the Rock. Stepping back in is Tamaya Rowe. Collins and Lucasen. We get a breather. Batten gets to LaRock. LaRock. Batten now. Batten over to Clausen, corner. Puts it up, off the backboard. Rebound by Brown Francis. Rowe doesn't see any option, trying to get something set up. Brown Francis drives this one inside. Kicks it out to the corner. Drives inside along the baseline. Long range. No, doesn't go. Rebound, St. Clair. Proskos. Proskos drives it, and a foul along the out-of-bounds line, and that one's going to go against Bianca Vinta. Second-year player at Milton, Ontario. This is going to be batting to inbound. Probably going to see a little bit of a hook by Maya Tate. Driving around, and that's going to be an offensive foul going the other way. Brown Francis taking the contact. So we saw one of the best shooting first halves St. Clair women's history yesterday, and now we got 4 points within the first 4 minutes. A duality of some teams, but I mean, back-to-back games, I think both teams, fatigue is playing a little bit a factor. Good pass, dime over the top. Put up, and there's going to be a foul. 2 free throws underneath the basket for Osasui. Second-year player to Brampton, Ontario. First free throws of the game for either team. First free throw goes down. It's just Sheridan Bruins take an early lead. Trying to extend that lead is Osasui. Doesn't go. LaRock on the rebound. Deep pass. Picked up by Vinta, but that ball's going to stay with St. Clair. Ava Willoughby checking into the game. Third-year player from St. Anne's High School. LaRock going to get a breather. Didn't see too much of Willoughby yesterday, but glad to see her back out on the court. Willoughby gets the ball. Pump fake. Batten now. Tate drives inside. Tough shot. No, doesn't go. Here's Rowe the other way. Vinta. Osasui puts it up off the glass. High glass. And in, extending that Sheridan lead. Sheridan showing really good defense so far in the game, but Clausen has other plans. Dragging that lead a little bit down now, so it's 6-7. Maya Tate forces the turnover in the backcourt. Batten getting the pick set up. Decides to take it herself behind the back dribble. And Willoughby can't handle that one. Osasui forces the turnover. Numbers the other way for Sheridan. 4-on-3. Rowe kicks it up, and that's going to be a foul on Clausen. 3-2 free throws. Chelsea Krapp going to sub in now, as well as Fiona Lucasen back into the game. Clausen. 2 fouls early. Don't want her to get into foul trouble. Had a great game yesterday, as you see the contact down low. So Tamaya Rowe, second trip to the free throw line for either team so far. First one goes down. We're just nearing the halfway mark of the first quarter from the Sportsplex. Second of the pair goes down. 9-6 is your score. Favor the visiting Sheridan Bruins. Maya Tate has some open passing options. Thought about it. And a turnover forced by Rowe. She read that pass perfectly. Puts it up off the glass and rolls in. Outstanding play down low by Tamaya Rowe, and a timeout called by the Saints. Coach Andy Kiss just wanted to calm things down. Watch Rowe right here. Telegraphs the pass, but she jumps before it's even thrown. The fast break opportunity. Someone else needing to help out on the Saints side there, but nonetheless. Look at that good jump by Rowe. She extends her team's lead to 5. goes down for an easy bucket. Taking things over to the standings now. We see Mohawk sitting comfortably at 8-0. Only people to deliver losses to the Humber Hawks right now this season is St. Clair and the Mohawk Mountaineers. St. Clair advanced to 4-3 last night on the 2-game win streak. Taking things down to the Sheridan Bruins at 2-5, but I mean, one win can propel them up in the standings. They're going to need a little bit of help. With a loss by the Lambton Lions and the Conestoga Condors, who we have both seen come here at the Sportsplex here on Weethersville so far this season. So 11-6 is your score. St. Clair needing to gain some fire. They only have 6 points at the halfway mark of the first quarter. St. Clair to inbound with 4:52 to go. Still a lot of game left. But right now, not the offense that they want. Sheridan doing a great job defensively. Actually ranking number 4 in defensive efficiency in the entire OCAA per possession. So able to get some defense, but they got to transition that in offense. Prosco's deep 3. That one's off. And there's going to be a foul on the floor. Lucasen. You see on the shot. Lucasen. It was just Blair in the wrong spot at the wrong time. I mean, and they're actually going to call the foul on Lucasen. So they're saying that she initiated the contact. I'm not mad at that call at all. St. Clair already putting their opponents in the bonus. So the first free throw doesn't go down. Foul was away from the ball, so. Second free throw, misses. But a rebound. Picked up Brown Francis off the side of the backboard, doesn't go. Batten. A lot of risky passes so far for the Saints, so they decided to just calmly and methodically move it across half court. Needing some help is Chelsea Kreb. Prosco's wide open. Prosco drives it inside. Good defense there by the Bruins. And a double dribble. Saints basketball now. Figure she took 2 steps with the ball while recovering it. See Prosco's. And yeah, that was a good swipe at the ball. So, yep, there's the double dribble right there. A little bit of a hesitation and not too much argument against that call. Kreb to inbound now. Tate with the hook at the top once again. And Tate is fouled. Looked like she might have lost the ball, but foul's going to go against Brown Francis. Brown Francis is going to check out of the game. That's her first foul. Don't want to get her into early foul trouble, so she's going to get a little bit of a breather. Kreb. Foul down low, and we're going to go the other way. Down low, Sheridan needed some help right now. And a turnover, Batten jumped in front of it. Batten over to Kreb. Kreb, wide open 3, doesn't go. Nothing going from 3 for the Saints right now. Blair gets a rebound, and there's going to be a double dribble once again. So when the ball is loose, Sheridan really just has to figure out how to get it out of their own zone right now. You're going to see a lot of full court press from the Saints today, but it's just these little tiny errors when they're getting these rebounds that are costing them. Got to get back to the basics. Batten gets it over to Tate. Good defense being played in the corner by Leverton Stewart. Picking it up is Prosco, and she throws it away. So got to get it across half court, and after that, they should be in the clear. Pull-up jumper, no, rims out. But a rebound by Osui. Vinta, another opportunity, doesn't go. Ball's loose on the floor, puts it up. Off the glass, a little bit of contact too, doesn't get it. And Lucasen struggling to get it across half court, does it. Turnover forced, and Rose gonna go the other way. Putting up the easy layup. Up by 9 now. Playing some Great defense. Sheridan motivated after the loss yesterday. Back-to-back games on the road. Tate puts it up, no good. Krep all over the rebound though. Batten over to Proskos. Proskos puts a three up, and that one goes down. Much needed three by the Saints. They had missed every three up to that point, but Proskos doing what she does best. Beyond the arc. Rowe though, good dribble move, taking advantage of the lane to the outside. Quick reply. Batten now. Over to the corner, Krep, Tate. Step back three, that one goes. And Maya Tate, back-to-back threes for the Saints. Oh, and throws it right away to Batten. Tate, oh, off her hands. Was thinking about taking that one back, shooting a three. Ava Willoughby will check into the game. Rowe will check out. Berkat Diab in as well. A little bit off on those substitutions. So for Sheridan, Blair will check out. So will Rowe. Another substitution coming in at the last second. Clair checks back into the game. As well as Katie Wu. So does Brown Francis. Another interception going the other way. Lily Collins gives this one to Anifa Terry. Anifa Terry off the glass, and she's going to go to the free throw line now. Anifa Terry with some great athleticism to get that ball up, but draws the contact, and they're going to get two free throws. So the first free throws for the Saints so far this game. Saints 2 for 3 in the last 3. So yeah, there's a lot of contact down low, making sure that that bucket doesn't go in, forcing Anifa Terry to go to the free throw line. 66% free throw shooter on the season. Anifa Terry makes the first one. 1:43 remaining here in the first quarter. And the lead is cut down to 3. Clair the other way. That's going to be foul on the outside. Batten inbound now. Tate. And it's poked out of bounds. That one's going to remain on. No, it's going to remain with St. Clair. Batten now. Long pass. Collins keeps it alive. Pass down low to Willoughby. Willoughby has Batten trailing in. She comes in with speed. Puts it up off the glass. No. Anifa Terry jumps up for the ball. Scramble for it, and that's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow favoring Sheridan. So see, just off the glass, Batten a little bit too far, but Anifa Terry getting up there. Possession's going to go to St. Clair here. Collins now. Tate in the corner. Needs to move it around. Collins, corner, puts up the 3, no. Terry, aggressive play on the ground, and that's going to be another jump ball forced by Anifa Terry. Possession, Sheridan now. So a minute to go in the first quarter. Risk it, and that's a foul all day, and that's going to be free throws for Jazara Brown Francis.
Number 23, Maya Tate, her first penalty situation.
As you see there, a lot of contact by Maya Tate. Tate picking up her first foul. No, that one doesn't go. So it remains a 3-point game with a chance to move this to 2 possessions. That one goes down. Batten closing in on a violation there, but Batten out. Speeds past her defender. That's a foul. It's going to be the 14th foul on Sheridan. Bearcat Diab picking up the foul. St. Clair to inbound. To Maya Rowe. Checking in right now for Bearcat Diab. Tate. Inbounds to Willoughby. Willoughby back out to Batten. Tate now. Struggling over in the corner, needs some help. Willoughby. Someone's got to move it inside. Batten, pull up 3. No. Rebound, Anifa Terry with the athleticism once again. Willoughby. And a travel. One too many steps there. And a timeout called by Sheridan. They're going to try to get this game plan with 30 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Question OCAA. Women's basketball presented to you by We Digital. Some players to watch on the season right now. Beatrice Clausen. She played an outstanding game yesterday. And I thought that she was kind of like the moving factor. She had a big 3 with under a minute to go to take a 2-point lead. Maria Bonnick the other way put up a 2, and then that set up the game winner for Maya Tate. So without that 3, it's just a complete different game. Beatrice Clausen, outstanding against the offensive glass, picking up 4 offensive rebounds alone in that fourth quarter. And when I had talked to Coach Brian Lopez before the game, he said Jazera Brown-Francis can do absolutely everything. She's amazing on defense, great on offense, and she has this athleticism to her that allows her to get to the bucket whenever she needs. So look out for those 2 players on the Saints and the Bruins today. Coach Brian Lopez didn't have enough to say about Brown-Francis. We could have sat there for 10 minutes about the praise that he gave her player. So just keep an eye on them today. Inbound, risky, 29 seconds in full court press right now. Here's Brown-Francis with the ball. Needs some help over in the corner. On the floor now, Lily Collins forcing a jump ball. Great play down low by Lily Collins. The possession is going to go to St. Clair. Shot clock is off, so 22 seconds. Chelsea Krepp will check in for Anifa Terry. Anifa Terry doing some great job on the offensive glass herself. The lead is 4, trying to cut that down as the Saints. Maya Tate looking for an open passing option. It's only Batten back there. Evan Stewart defending. Staying step for step with Batten. Batten, dribble move, Krepp. 11 seconds left. Has the time to just wind this down. You don't want, as Willoughby puts up the jumper. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1. Doesn't have time to put up another shot. So at the end of 1, Sheridan has a 2-point lead, 18-16. You're watching OCAA Women's Basketball, presented to you by We Digital.
Saints Student Athletes and Programs, Saints Student Athletic Association, St. Clair College Alumni Association, I Smile Dental, the official dentist of the Saints Athletics Department, Border Pass AI, Clair Medical Imaging, the official imaging partner of Saints Athletics, and Jane Overseas.
Don't get it twisted. This rush is mine. Mother, start up. Yeah. What you heard is what you hearing. you hear it, listen. It's what you hear it, listen. X gon' give it to you. Wait for you to get it on your own. X gon' deliver to you. Knock, knock, open up the door, it's real. The non-stop, my problem staying still. Go hard, getting busy with it. I got such a good heart that I make the mother die when they begin. Damn right, and I do it again. Yeah, I am.
After a very aggressive first quarter by both teams, you saw the highlights right there. It's a 2-point lead for the Sheridan Bruins to inbound. You know, it's been a pretty good game so far. Some good defense being played by both teams. Going to the cup, shot is off. That's Wu. Clausen drives it inside. Out to Tate. Tate secluded that sideline. Clausen down low. Lucasen puts it up. Great passing work between Tate, Clausen, and Lucasen. A turnover forced, but there's going to be a foul. I'm going to say against Proskos, which is pretty good because that's the second foul on Proskos, but that would have put Beatrice Clausen in foul trouble. Should have been at 3 if that was against her. It could have been either of them. Brown Francis now. Eyes down up the court. Rowe. Back to Brown Francis. Gets it over. Here's Clair. Down to Wu. Wu puts the shot up. That one. Right up the gut. Wide open pass. Doesn't decide to take it. Clausen wasn't looking for Lucasen. Proskos corner. Stutter step. Batten. Deep 3. No. And Lucasen on the board. Picked up by Rowe. Rowe finds Clair. Clair for Vinta. Here's Wu now. Brown Francis. Wu, who just made the shot before. 6 on the clock. Vinta. Driving it inside. Slashed, but I think that could have been a foul down low on Tate. Shot clock violation was called. It's going to go the other way. Batten now. Some full court press being played. Has Tate deep. Oh, a great pass by Batten. Tate now puts it up off the glass. Clean layup. I think Sheridan was playing a little bit too far up there. They had to have at least somebody back, but they're playing man, so that's how it's going to go. Clair puts up a 3. No, just rims out. Hitting the rough side of the rim. Batten up to Tate. Tate has Proskos at the corner, doesn't decide to take it. Puts a shot up herself, and it rests along the rim. Stayed there for a whole second. Clair now, slowing things down. Trying to get something set up down low. Wu with the ball. Brown Francis puts up the 3 herself. No good. Clausen on the rebound. Clausen. Proskos. Proskos blocked by Wu, but she steps out of bounds. That was a great block by Wu, but unable to keep the feet in bounds. It's going to stay with St. Clair. Collins is going to check in. My take and check out. Stephanie Blair checks into the game. And Kiara Griffith is also going to check in. Rowe and Wu at the game now. So tied up at 20. Proskos to inbound. 9 on the shot clock. Proskos. Got to put something up here. From the mid-range, that one goes down. Great shot by Proskos. Giving her team the lead. First time we've actually said that all game. Pull up by Vinta. No, doesn't go. Rebound. Clausen. St. Clair starting to gain some momentum here in the second quarter. 6-2 run here for the Saints. Clausen has a three. No. Doesn't go. Other way comes Griffith. Poked away by Collins. Hustle play. Proskos. Tripped. I think that was Vinta who's going to get called for the trip. They're going to get that on Brown Francis, but I think that was pretty clearly on Vinta. I don't know. Well, no, it was on Brown Francis. The angle I have right here just isn't the best to see that, but good call by the official. Brown Francis a little bit banged up after the play. A little tiny limp coming over to the bench now. Picks up her second foul of the game. Proskos gonna shoot free throws. No good. So claimed it was on the gather, but Proskos seems a little bit banged up after that play. Proskos, second and 2. Gets the second one to go down, so it's a 3-point lead now, splitting 2 free throws. Full court press here by the Saints. Looking for an open lane. Clair wide open. Clair driving it inside, putting it up 3-on-1. Had an open pass, deciding not to take it. Proskos, corner 3. That one goes down. Her second 3 of the game. They're gonna call it a deep 2. So Griffith over to Rowe. Rowe passing it up to Vinta. Good move to get to the bucket right there. A little bit of a Euro. Batten down low, not a good pass. And Willoughby struggling to keep that one in bounds. Batten kind of just threw that one up into coverage. Good defense down low by Blair. Rowe now. Clair back to Rowe. Blair now. Stephanie Blair to Griffith. Griffith driving inside to Blair. Blair off the glass. No. A little bit too strong. I don't even think that pass was kind of intended to go where it went, but it went right in the hands of Blair. Proskos, heat check. No. Here's Rowe. Rowe decides to take this one in herself against Batten. Good prime matchup right there. Team leader in points. Willoughby had her eyes down court, but Batten kind of throws the ball away. Chelsea Krebs checks in Maya Tate as well. Clausen out and Batten as well. Jane LaRock will come into the game. She'll come in for Ava Willoughby. Zafira Richards checks into the game as well for the first time. Rowe. Vinta. Open opportunity. Good passing down low. Kicks it out for 3. Doesn't go. That was a really good setup play. The passing, very good. Coach was very pleased with the way that play was executed, even though the shot didn't go down. It's not always about that. Very well coached. Passing along the perimeter and kicking it back out. I mean, if they can get the looks like that all game, then the offense should flow. Proskos with speed down the side. Decides to cut back. Collins. Crep. Tate. Tate over to Proskos. Proskos. Stutter step move. Over to Crep. Collins turnover. Rowe has to put it up. Oh, almost an and 1. Finds the hard part of the rim. 4:46 remaining in the second quarter. So here's Rowe about to shoot a pair. First one misses, back part of the rim. Second of the pair. That one goes down, so it's a 2-point game now. Substitution being made. Rowe is going to check out, and Osasui will come into the game. Collins to inbound. See, look at this full court man right now. We're seeing every single player on Sheridan is out of their own backcourt. Maya Tate now. Aggressive defense. Now they switch to a zone look. LaRock down low. Mismatch in size. Puts it up and in. Finds a good mismatch down low, and that's what Jaden LaRock does best, taking advantage of the 6'2" size. In the corner, pull up three, no. Rebound, goes to Maya Tate. Over to Lily Collins, numbers the other way. Proskos, off the glass, goes in. Great transition offense by the Saints. The lead is 6 now, 4 minutes to go in the first half. Here's Griffith, looking to set something up. Outside opportunity. Clair down low, good pass. Osasui has another pass open but doesn't decide to take it. It's going to be a foul down low. It's going to be the third team foul. That's going to go up against Maya Tate. Her third foul of the game, so in foul trouble kind of. Just tying up, yeah. Osasui doing a good job, shaking away. Throws the ball away. That's going to be a turnover. A little bit of miscommunication, and St. Clair winds up with a possession. Once again, the full court press. Playing the long stretch pass, and now they go back to the zone. So it's a full court press on the inbounds, trying to force a turnover. But right when they get it across midcourt, they go straight to the zone. Proskos, shifty move, crap. Corner three, doesn't go. Rebound, Osasui. Tie up with Lily Collins. Clair now, taking a while to get this across midcourt. She's got numbers the other way. Puts up the three herself, and that one goes down. Maya Tate. Crep in the corner. Collins. Crep now. That's going to be a foul offensively against the Saints. Lucasen. And Batten coming in for Collins and LaRock. Leverton Stewart comes into the game right now. Vinta facilitating. Gets the ball over to Richards. Clair now. Back up, Vinta, no good. Rebound, Tate picking up her fourth rebound so far. Batten, Proskos, corner three. That one goes down. Ava Proskos catching fire now, smiles on her face. Throws the ball away. And that one looked to be going off of, and it looked like it went off Lucasen, but they're not going to give it to. The Bruins going to go the other way. And needing to tie her shoe at midcourt. So getting back into that full court man. Not allowing the long pass. Kreb on the baseline, no. Poked out to Batten. Batten able to help with a second chance. Broskos now, she's gonna drive it inside. Down for Kreb, great play along the baseline. Here's Vinta now. Leverton Stewart now. Blair takes it inside, off the glass and in. Lucasen, Batten now. Lucasen. Tate now drives it inside. Gets through the defense. Doesn't go. Other way. Sheridan with the rebound. Almost picked off there by Batten along the out of bounds line. Batten doing a really good job of jumping in front of the passes today.
Timeout Saints.
A timeout called by the St. Clair Saints. You can get a minute break. Coach Andy Kiss wanting to regroup and get a game plan going as we come into the final 2 minutes of the first half. 34 to 28. We're going to step aside. We'll be back in about a minute.
This sound like an intro jet song, give me that tempo. Don't prove you're foolish. Told her don't let her friends know. In the building, I move like a dime. Even with the cheese, give me Vincenzo's. Me and my amigos got that free smoke on the West Coast. Yeah, I'm talking about pre-rolls. Dark hair, she look like she go. She do. Hometown hero, feeling myself, can't handle my ego. She heard my deep stroke. She said, babe, does it hurt when I do dope? Certified free, hang around dust, and she learning my lingo. Back then was a work about me though. In the gym trying to work on my free throw. Damn, spending money at the club like Sam's. Just now, she don't free on cam.
Another time I want to remind you guys that men's basketball is going to be coming up right after this. Estimated start time is going to be around 3 p.m., but sometimes these games go a little bit longer, so around then should be the start of the men's game. It's the 5-2 Sheridan Bruins up against the 6-2 St. Clair Saints. You're not going to want to miss it. We Digital's got you covered. Once again, 3 p.m. This is going to be Leverton Stewart to inbound corner. Vinta. Blair down low, poked away by Lucasen. Good defensive play there by Fiona Lucasen. Ball's going to stay at this end of the court. Blair open at the top of the arc. And a foul down low. That was Blair held back, I think, by Maya Tate. Maya Tate. She's going to pick up her third. Maya Tate would be terrible if she had to go into foul trouble, but holding back Blair down low. Lily Collins going to check into the game now. Vinta puts that one up. No, doesn't go. Kayla Batten dribbles it off the back of her foot. Osasui gets that one over to Leverton Stewart. It's going to be a foul down low, and that one going up against the Saints. Not sure what the foul was. I think they wanted a reset, so they're going to reset. Blair kicks it out. Blair, three, and that one goes down. Stephanie Blair with a three, much needed, as the lead is cut down to 3. Kaylin Batten now. Broskos. Broskos drives inside. Elbow jumper. No, doesn't go. Rebound. Osasui. Pull up 3. That one doesn't go. Rebound. That one looked to have gone of Gloria Osasui down low. Shot clock is off, so St. Clair probably wanting to make this the last possession of the half for either team. Coach making sure some substitutions happen. Wu coming in now. Proskos getting the underneath drag. Throws it to Batten. Batten. And a turnover for us, but that one is going to go off of Batten. Sheridan forcing the turnover, and timeout called. Going to set something up. This is Coach Brian Lopez in his first year. Definitely bringing the intensity today. That's not in question.
Hey everybody, this is my busy time of year, but I just have to tell you about this. You know it's the season for holiday cheer, gift giving, and bright lights, and all of this is going to be on display at the first annual Holiday Light Cruise Car Show. Join the cruise on Sunday, December 21st, beginning at 6 p.m. at the Roundhouse Center. Car enthusiasts, decorate your ride for the season to have a chance of winning one of 3 top prizes. All sizes and ages of cars and trucks are welcome to join us. Vehicle registration begins at 5:30 p.m. with a $20 entry fee or a donation of a non-perishable food item to join the fun. The show will be streamed live on We Digital Productions YouTube channel. For inquiries, just drop us an email, info@we-tv.ca. We want to see you there.
Three-point game with 5 seconds remaining in the first half. It was a really good first quarter for Sheridan, but only 11 points here in the second. Trying to put some more up before. So with 5 seconds left, what kind of play can they set up? Gets it down low. Puts up a shot. That one just off the rough end of the rim. Good looking play there by Kiara Griffith. But the score is 34-31 going into the half. Thank you guys for watching. You're watching OCAA Women's Basketball, presented to you by We Digital.
And a half-court shot to win yourself $1,000. 2 chances at everything except the money ball. Sure, whenever you're ready. That's right, that's why we give you 2 chances at it. There we go. Now we're off and running. 1 of 2 from the free throw line moves you on. Oh, sure. No goes away empty-handed. 3-bucket ad for you right here at the scorer's table. The OCAA Shoot for Cash contest every halftime of every home game.
moves, it's up, lost too many, so you have to get set. If you don't know that's the it ain't Andre DK. I won't drop the location, I still got PTSD. What the big three? It's just big me. Boom. I'm really like that. Hey, best work is a late pack. Prince outlive like Jack. Boom. Boy, you dogs getting better. That's a good with all these lines. He gon' see Pet Cemetery. stood on everything I said and never took it back. Whoa, no friends in the industry. I had to draw the line between my brothers and my enemies. A fact. Let us start the beat, don't wanna keep it rap. Yeah, you hit us up and now we owe you something back. And it goes too dirty, gotta never take it. And I gotta wait and they can tell it later. We ain't try no hate, celebrate it already. Disrespect is something I ain't tolerating. Fuck with me, I give them motivation. Any circle strangers see some place escaping. Vessel book is guilty by association. Hey, what? Debating who to go. Then I make it about the numbers, all I know. Then I make it about the summer, all I know. Gotta find someone.
Got a very close game on our hands right now after the first half. Some of the stats that we're going to look at. Field goal percentage is pretty good for both teams. Definitely different than it was yesterday. From 3, Ava Proskos has all 3 threes for St. Clair Saints. We're going to get to her numbers in a minute. But when talking about rebounding, both up. I mean, a lot of missed shots, but both teams have been doing a really good job on their own glass. Turnovers, though, a huge factor on both teams. Playing some full court press gives a lot of good opportunities for layups, but it also gives a lot of good opportunity for turnovers. It's just going to matter on who is able to capitalize on the points off the turnovers. Just looking at Ava Proskos right now, she's ended up with she had 2 of the threes for the team. One of them was a deep 2. So looking over at that, she's been one of the best shooters on the team so far this game, finding the open space on the court, and her team is going to need her in a close game right now. The lead is only 3, so one of her shots definitely helped propel her team in front. Can she keep it up in the second half, though? Over on the other side, I mean, there's been some pretty good performances. A lot of people getting points. But right now, it's Tamaya Rowe leading the team with 9 points. So far, when we mentioned Jazera Brown-Francis, she's only got 1 point so far, and it's off of a free throw. But her defensive presence has definitely been something to note. Beatrice Clausen, on the other hand, had 2 very early buckets. Since then, though, she's been held off the score sheet. She's been taking a little bit of a rester off. So those were our players to watch that we had mentioned earlier on in the game. But when it comes down to Jazera Brown-Francis, I mean, they've been trying to neutralize her as much as they can. They've been showing the double teams. She's been able to find some open floor. She just needs to be able to put the bucket up. Defensively, though, been one of their most key pieces. So both teams coming out with their starters to start off the second half, other than Lily Collins. She's been subbed out for Ava Proskos, as mentioned before. Proskos corner. She's going to get a 3 right off the bat. No, it doesn't go, but a rebound. That one's going to go off of Beatrice Clausen, and that's going to go the other way. So the Bruins getting the stop that they'd like just off of the tip, and there is 15 seconds gone, and Brown-Francis now has the ball. Facilitating the offense now, gets that one over the road. Open pass down low, decides not to take it. Rowe. Corner, no, that one doesn't go. Proskos now. Takes another 3, that one goes down. Money from beyond the arc today. Gives their team a 6-point lead. Clair. Down low, and that's a turnover. Tate, spin move. Proskos, ooh, thought about shooting that again. Batten wide open for three. That one, butter. And a timeout already called by Coach Brian Lopez. Not liking what he's seeing from his team, but Coach Andy Kiss, on the other hand, Saints coming to the gate firing. Back-to-back threes by Batten and Proskos. It's 40-31. We're going to step aside for a couple seconds. We'll be right back. OCAA Women's Basketball here on We Digital.
I got your film on, put on the mirror. First young in the 18 man, run a 14 mil, straight 14 grand. Dope boy, deep down in the clean, I'm blue, that boy is not one of them. But I kept taking it, finally got me an M. Still making double, I'm all I see. That's back in 2018. Gotta go 20 if you want to be. Y'all turn from the D to the A. I walk with the line,
Out of the timeout now, it's 40-31. Just kicking off the third quarter, 6-0 run here by the Saints. Getting off that full court pressure, playing some zone. I don't know if you can see the other side of the court right now, but just hard zone. And then they play the press. Interesting. Proskos all up in the junk. Break out the ab now in the corner. Rowe puts it up off the glass, no good. Rebound. Rowe. Shot clock does not reset. Proskos drives, puts it up, blocked. That looked, we're gonna call the foul on Bearcat Diab down low, but there was a lot of ball. I mean, it probably was a contact to the body.
That was on the Bruins, number 7, Olivia Bearcat Diab, her third, team's first.
There was a lot of ball there. Proskos at the free throw line. First one goes down. So she's got 17 points now. Second one doesn't go. Bearcat Diab on the rebound, poked away. And Lucasen comes up with it. Throws a turnover. Brown Francis forces it. Rowe now. Brown Francis. Bearcat Diab turns. Rowe in the corner. Decides to drive it herself. Puts it up off the glass and in. Those are the first points for the Bruins in this half. Proskos. Opportunity down for Batten. Batten over to Maya Tate. Tate drives inside. Step back. Doesn't go. Doesn't hit anything. Rowe the other way. She's got Blair with her if she wants the shot. No, she takes it herself. Off the glass. Just rims out. Tate now. Tate. Maya Tate drives inside. Over to the corner. Proskos. Batten. Batten takes it up. Puts it up. No, doesn't go. And Blair now. Goes to the Brown Francis. Puts up the odd shot, but contact. She knew it was coming, so she's going to get 2 free throws. Chelsea Krepp and Lily Collins going to check into the game right now, and Tate is going to check out as well as Proskos. Beatrice Clausen now picks up her 3rd foul of the game. She's got a little bit of foul trouble, but decides to stay in the game, and Brown Francis misses the first free throw. And a lane violation, but not called. Yeah, okay. They do call lane violation, so there's going to be a retake on the free throw. Brown Francis gonna get another opportunity. That one goes down. Clausen now. Clausen drives it up. Collins. Over to Crep. Poked. That one goes out of bounds off of a Sheridan player. Over to Clausen now. Lucas and Batten. Pull up three. That one goes down. Batten. 2 threes already here in the second half. 6:30 remaining in the third quarter. Ball goes to Brown Francis. Clair. This is down to Bearcat Diab. Turns, shoots, puts it up off the hard part of the rim. Batten puts it hard off the glass and it rolls in. Caleb Batten. Some great athleticism on display here in the second half. Bearcat Diab now with the ball. Tied up by Collins. That's called a foul. Lily Collins really doesn't like the call. I thought that could have been a jump ball. I think she has a really good case that she had her hands on the ball and Clair. Rowe now. Brown Francis gets it down low. Clair to Rowe. Rowe. Dribble move. Has to put the ball up. No. Off the rim. Is Batten. Has an opportunity down the floor. Clausen. No. Crep now. Follows up the rebound. He checked for Batten. No. And Clair on the rebound. Brown Francis. Tries to get to the middle of the paint. No. And Lily Collins is there to get the scraps. Collins. Over to Clausen. Clausen. Looking for a passing option. Lucasen, deep three. Doesn't go. Tries to follow up a rebound, and Bearcat Diab the other way. Puts it up, and that's going to be 2 free throws for Bearcat Diab. Substitutions being made now. Osasuyi gonna check into the game, as well as Vinta. See there, drawing the contact down low. Bearcat Diab. 2 free throws. First one. Looked like a Tyrese Halliburton shot. Bounces up high off of the back glass and in. Second one goes down. In comes Michelle Baranova now. Second-year player out of On. Forcing a turnover in the offensive zone. Gonna call a carry, and that's gonna go the other way. Taking it up is Clausen. Over to Collins, the corner. Leaks him out, gets it. Crep, pull up 3. No. Rebound down there by Baranova. Pull up 3. No, that one too far. Potentially a foul down low, but no call. Cross goes into the game. Will it be as well? Lucasen is going to check out, as well as Crep. See there on the 3, just way too long. Not getting too many open looks, but there was a little bit of a tangle down on the floor. Throws it to Willoughby. Willoughby back to Batten. Full court press. They beat it. So Batten now. Collins in the corner, puts it up. That one goes down. I think that's going to be a deep 2. They're not going to count it as a 3. Yeah, they're going to call it a long 2. Foot was on the line. Struggle down low. Toss back up to Rowe. And an offensive foul down low going to the ground. Taken by Beatrice Clausen. Kara Griffin will come into the game. So my Rowe's going to check out. See here on the replay, I mean, tried to get it down low to Osui, but not helping her team too much. Willoughby to Lily Collins. Proskos with the ball now. And a good turnover force there. Double dribble. So this ball is going to remain with St. Clair. There's a good turnover force. I think that was Osasui down low, as well as Brown Francis combining there on the turnover. .319 remaining here in the third quarter. Rebound picked up by Sheridan. Saints with a 12-point lead, and it's going to remain a lead if they keep making passes like that. I mean, it's hard to move up and down the court sometimes, especially when there's press, but got to calm things down. Coach was just forcing that. He was making sure that people were remaining calm. Beatrice Clausen takes it past midcourt. Proskos, corner 3, no. Following up the rebound is Griffith. The other way, Numbers, 5 on 3, decides to slow it down with Numbers. Brown Francis. Need to put this one up. And a block. Beatrice Clausen, and that should be a shot clock violation. Baseline. 1 second remaining on the shot clock, so as shot clock expires, Lily Collins up to Proskos. Proskos just gets a fingertip on it, keeps it alive. Batten down to Anifa Terry. Anifa Terry, no. Shot was a little bit off. 2:20 remaining in the third. Vinta now. Over to Griffith. Griffith pulls up the 3, and that one falls in. Batten passes it up. Anifa Terry. Back-to-back misses by Anifa Terry down low, as the pass is once again overthrown. Krepp is going to check in. Terry is going to get out. That's Leverton Stewart back into the game. Batten inbound. Gets it to Proskos. Fends off the defender, slows it down. Proskos puts it off the glass and in. He's having a great game right now. Puts up the shot along the baseline, no good. Rebound picked up by Willoughby. Krepp up to Proskos. Proskos. Minute 26 remaining, still a lot of time. Krepp now gets it over to Collins. Collins, fake shot. Dishes it back out to Batten. Batten, wide open three, and it's good. Outstanding no-look pass there by Lily Collins. That's great coaching by Coach Kiss because he understands that when they're in a situation where the sideline is limited and you only have one player, drawing the coverage was Lily Collins, and she executed that perfectly. Pull-up jumper goes down. Good shot by Griffith. Proskos has the lane to drive it. Stops. Willoughby now. Out to Proskos. Wide open three. Off the bad part of the... And Lily Collins follows it up but doesn't go. Collins once again with the ball. Batten open three. She takes her shot. No. And a foul down low on Ava Willoughby.
Fouls on the Saints, number 4, Ava Willoughby, her first, team's fourth.
31 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Proskos with 18 right now. Pretty sure it was 19, but I'm not going to debate that. Osasui, Brown Francis, corner three, puts it up. That one goes down. Her first field goal of the game is a big one. Cuts the lead down to 9. Lily Collins, 9 seconds left. 8 seconds left. 4 seconds left on the clock. Has to put it up. As that one goes, beats the buzzer. Kiara Griffith suddenly makes this a 6-point game. Sheridan not going down without a fight. Absolutely locked in for the shot from downtown. Nothing but net. We have a 6-point ball game. It's 53-47. We're going to step aside. Don't go anywhere. You're watching OCAA Women's Basketball. Presented to you by We Digital. Turnover right off the bat. Outstretched pass out of the reach of Kiara Griffith. Kiara Griffith hit a long three to end the quarter. And now entering the fourth quarter, it's only a 6-point lead for the Saints. Proskos now. Turns it over. It's on the floor. Proskos able to get to Batten. Up to Lucasen. Collins now. To Batten. Batten. Good athletic move down low. Passes it to Clausen, and that one's going to go the other way. So a turnover forced by the Sheridan defense. Brown Francis. Silver Griffith, she has 11 points. Pulls up a three, no. On the floor, Clausen the other way. Proskos down low, off the glass, no, but a foul. She'll go to the free throw line with a chance. At 20. So she has 19 points right now. Shooting 50% from the field so far in this game. St. Clair, everyone who's had minutes so far has registered a point. So Proskos looking to earn herself a 20-point game. Doesn't get it there. You can tell she wanted it. The contact, very light. It was just at the end of that. It wasn't really during the shot, so it didn't really impede the shot, but Ava Proskos will take him where she can get him. That one goes down. Proskos with a 20-point night so far. Passed up and out of bounds. Almost had no chance on that. St. Clair is going to get the possession. This full court press really getting to this tired Sheridan team. So here's Clausen. To Collins. Collins takes herself. Long range two, no. Batten tries to get the rebound but doesn't. Fast break opportunity here for the Bruins. It's a scramble for it on the floor. And that's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow favors the Saints. Clausen gets the ball to Proskos. Proskos drives inside. Needs help, but doesn't get it. Needs help along the perimeter. Batten comes in at the last second. Lucasen. Clausen now. Kicks it back out. Batten, three. No, doesn't go. Rebounded by Rowe. Rowe's got speed the other way. Oh, a little bit too far on the layup. That was a good breakout. Lily Collins has a chance now. Gets it to Lucasen. Pull up. Doesn't go. Rebound, Proskos. Proskos gets it to Collins. Collins to Batten. Batten. Lucasen's open in the corner. Proskos takes a shot herself off the backboard and picked up Clair with the rebound. And a foul on Clausen. That's her fourth. Subbing into the game, Nyla Hayes. First time we call her name tonight. Out of Sarnia, Ontario. Chelsea Krepp will come in right now for Beatrice Clausen, who has 4 fouls, 1 foul away from fouling out of the game. People in foul trouble right now, Maya Tate and Clausen both at 4. Batten. Up to Collins. Collins waiting for the rest of her team. Batten. Throws it away, but Collins ends up with the ball. Batten. Proskos. Drives it inside. Poked away by Rowe. Athletic play. Put up off the glass and in. Was Zafiro Richards. It's now a 5-point game on the fast break opportunity. Good steal there by Rowe. Richards just gets that one to roll in. So after the third quarter right now, taking things over to the stat board. I mean, it's the turnovers that are becoming a huge, huge pivotal point right now. 25 to 22. I mean, those are some big numbers on both sides. 3-point shooting. I mean, it's up for both teams. I'm not going to say that threes are saving some of these teams, but it's what's kept Sheridan in this game. You see a couple more 3-point opportunities because down low they're just not getting the open floor that they want. I mean, there's almost 3 Saints defenders covering very tight every time. And on the other side with Sheridan, I mean, they played some great defense. But what it comes to is the transitions out of the turnovers. It's just got to make sure that they're limiting all the fast break opportunities. But as Sheridan just got one themselves, it seems like St. Clair is also having a little bit of trouble not turning the ball over. Passes need to be a little bit better executed, but coach repeating over and over, nothing long, so not trying to get beat over top. Fine with getting beat underneath. They're Proskos. Batten now. Crep. Collins trying to get something set up. Proskos along the perimeter. Gets it to Batten. Whenever she needs to get to the bucket, she does. Collins in the corner. She puts up the three. No. Rebound down low by Wu. Some more full court press, but here's Rowe. Slows it down. You know she has speed to burn you, but Clair. Richards puts up the three. And that one goes down. Good three. It's Proskos. Collins. Crep now. Crep puts up the three herself. Doesn't go. Wu rebound with a chance to tie or take the lead with a three. Rowe now, 6:18 remaining here in the fourth quarter in a tight one. Rowe. Richards now. Richards puts up the three. That's way off. Getting a hand on that down low was Hayes, but and a turnover once again. These passes up the court are just a little bit off. Jay LaRock will check in now. And Lucasen will check out. Maya Tate. Beatrice Clausen will check in for Proskos and Collins. Rowe comes out in a 2-point game. And Brown Francis is going to check back in, making sure he keeps his star players definitely refreshed, because Rowe is having herself a really good game right now. Brown Francis moves over. A three. It's put up and it's good! And Sheridan is in front now. Clausen, up court. Crep now. Crep gets it over to Batten. Clausen moves inside. Puts it up. Off the backboard. No, and Clausen follows up her own rebound. Jaden LaRock over to Tate. Tate in foul trouble. Batten now. Down low for LaRock. Hook shot. That one falls in. Jaden LaRock gets her team the lead. Back and forward we go. 56-55. And two clutch threes from Richards. Fear Richards on the floor, and the shot clock is going to go off, trying not to foul, and the violation will give St. Clair the possession now. Bad inbound now. Saints don't want to fall, especially after getting a big win against Humber. Trying to keep the momentum going. And this is going to be the last game here at the Sportsplex until break, and that finally falls for Beatrice Clausen. Clausen up to 6 points. The lead is 3. Brown Francis. This is one over Clair. Richards down low, pushed, and Kreb forces a turnover, a lot of contact. No call. Clausen has Kreb puts it up off the glass, no good. And Wu decides to pick the ball up out of bounds. 14 on the shot clock. Shot clock's gonna reset there. Nobody never hit the rim, so I don't know if any player on Sheridan possessed the ball, but the shot clock goes back to 14. So here's Crep to inbound. Gets it down to LaRock. Out to Batten. Crep, three-pointer. That one goes down. An ecstatic reaction there from Chelsea Crep. She's got 5 on the game. Richards throws it away. That wasn't Richards. And stepping. No, that's going to be a foul on Sheridan along the baseline.
Foul on the Bruins, number 12. Cesara Brown Francis, first fourth, team second.
Who is going to check out? Stephanie Blair comes back in. Maya Tate now. Trying to get her way to the bucket. LaRock down low. Crep. Tate open for 3. That one's short. Crep finds the rebound. And that ball's going to stay with St. Clair. Lead is back up to 6 for the Saints. Once again, Maya Tate at 4 fouls right now. And so is Clausen. Tate now. And that's going to be a foul. They're going to call that on Osasuyi. Crep taking a long time, and that's going to be a violation on the Saints. So turnover forced here. How will Sheridan respond? I'd like to see the ball to get to Kiara Griffith, but puts up the shot, mid-range, no good. No one's there for the rebound either. Beatrice Clausen now. Tate. Blocking foul down low, and that one's going to go against Griffith.
Fouls on the Bruins, number 5.
LaRock. Batten. Tate in the corner. Needs a little bit of help. Trying to get the ball into LaRock down low, but doesn't. Crep, long range 3. No good. Rebound Sheridan. Griffith now. 2:41. Time ticking down. Rowe with the ball. Brown Francis with the ball now. Gets it Osasui and
In for your Saints, number 1, Ava
Proskos is going to check back into the game now. Say the ball was tipped out by the Saints defender, so the ball's going to stay on this side of the floor. Actually, both teams are lining up like they're taking the inbound, but no, the ball. And a wide open Maya Tate. Tate puts it up, doesn't go, and kept alive, but into the hands, and LaRock is going to pick up a foul there.
Fouls on your Saints, number 5.
Ball's going to be brought up just a little bit. Brown Francis inbound. Down by 6, 2:20 remaining. Over in the corner now. Gets it, Rowe. Puts up the floater, no good, but a foul. She baits the contact, 2:05 remaining. She's gonna have 2 free throws now. See there along the baseline, draws the late contact. So that's a third team foul in the fourth quarter for the Saints. It's coming down to it. Sheridan ended up taking a 1-point lead earlier in this quarter, but have gone dry ever since, and missing free throws is definitely not helping that. Of 1 so far on the strip. 1 for 2. So lead's cut down to 5. Clausen now. Here's Tate. Proskos. Corner. Batten now. Clausen. Puts it up, and that's blocked. And a foul. Called down low on Lucasen. So 1:46 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Open down low, and another foul. That's going to be the 5th team foul on the Saints. So now Sheridan in the bonus with 2 free throws. A chance to cut this lead down to a 1-score game. Knocks down the first. So the lead's 4 now. See there on the replay. Not impressed, but second one goes down. It is a 1-possession game. Batten now. Proskos to Clausen. Tate. Batten wide open. Gets it to Proskos. Pull up 3. That one goes! 23 points for Ava Proskos in the clutch. Knocks down the triple. Rowe now. Pull up 3, no good. Rebound, down low, and it goes in. There was contact, but no call. The lead's 4. Maya Tate gets it past the half court. Maya Tate drives in. Throws a turnover, good jump by Rowe. And tripped up, there was no call there. Drives it inside and blocked by the rim. No call on Rowe being tripped up trying to take it out of the zone. Here's Lucasen, she needs help, no help. Takes it in herself. Throws it Batten. Proskos corner 3 again. No, rebound. Gonna stay on this side of the court. Maybe we could get a little replay. Substitutions right now. Leverton Stewart checking in. Rowe is going to check out. In a 4-point game, need to force a turnover here if you're Sheridan. Can't get beat long here. Gets beat along the outside instead. Proskos just needs to slow this down and throws it into the backcourt. Batten trying not to touch it. High IQ play right there. Because she fended off the defender, wasting as much time as she could. And waited. There's going to be a timeout called by Sheridan here. In a 4-point game with 21 seconds remaining. It's definitely not over. But St. Clair just needs to have some defensive composure. Once again, 21 seconds to score 64-60. You're watching OCAA women's basketball presented by We Digital. And right after, actually, no, our next matchup that you're going to have here is going to be on January 9th. It's going to be men's and women's basketball. Lambton Lions coming to town to visit the St. Clair Saints. You're not going to want to miss it. We Digital is going to have you covered for that. Once again, January 9th. It's going to be our next game. So Coach Brian Lopez trying to get the squad together to rally a comeback, and you're going to see these boys playing up next. 5-2 Sheridan Bruins. And heavyweight matchup against the St. Clair Saints. Projected to start at 3 p.m., but they're going to have about a 20-minute warm-up, so expect to see them on the court playing at about 3:15 to 3:30. 21 seconds remaining. Sheridan to inbound, so they have the possession, but they're going to need to force a turnover. They want to stay alive in this one, down by 2 possessions. Are they going to go to the perimeter, or are they going to try to force it inside? They've been trying to get Stephanie Blair down low all game. Passes it down low, off the glass. Almost an and one, a little bit too much spin on the ball. Substitutions coming in now. Jonah Leverton Stewart is going to check in the game for Caitlin Clair. 2 free throws here for Osasui. First one misses. High arcing free throw. Just needs one to make it a 1-possession game. Just needs to make this one. That one goes down. So timeout called by St. Clair Saints. Trying to coordinate the team on how they want to break out here. It is a 1-possession game with 19.7 remaining on the clock. Saints just need to make sure that they get this ball past the half court clean. Kaylin Batten made a really good play on the over and back because the ball was thrown away, but what she did was she boxed the defender, let the clock go down enough. Sheridan had a very close chance. If you want to visit the SSAA store, it's over in the corner. A lot of nice gear for a good price as well. So if you're ever in town and you want to pick up some Saints gear, it'll always be over in that corner to rep your St. Clair Saints. Coach Andy Kiss, nominated into the Windsor-Essex Sports Hall of Fame. 12th year as a coach for the St. Clair Saints. Started in 2013, so he's been with many, many teams and players and helped develop some very, very good teams. Never finished below 6th in the West Division, which is a great accomplishment when talking about how good the OCAA has been, especially with some great teams coming in and year out. 19.7 remaining. Defense is going to be a huge factor here. Having to force a turnover. Batten. Throws it in Clausen. She's trapped. Throws it up. Batten now. Cross goes. Decides to shoot it. Down the other way. And a turnover. Leverton Stewart not able to get the hands on it. Loses the dribble. And a foul called with 0.9 remaining. So they're going to need 2 misses on the free throws back to back. But if there's a second miss, and Proskos just can't shoot that. Bad decision. I mean, not sure what the game plan was there. I mean, Proskos played an outstanding game so far, but the goal is not to shoot that. Hold on to the ball. Take a foul. 3-point is not what you need. She has 23 points, played an outstanding game. Heads up plays, but in the final minute, Proskos threw away a turnover and shot a 3 she shouldn't have shot. Nonetheless, Maya Tate able to get on the loose ball. There's about 4 seconds left when, yeah, right there, the rebound. And as there was about 4 seconds left, Leverton Stewart with a chance to pass it up to Brown Francis. Maya Tate, first free throw, misses. So they're going to need to send some people deep. There's 0.9 left, so you don't have time to full court heave it. If they miss this shot, you need to get it to one of your wings quickly enough. I don't even think there's all that time to do it, but once the ball reaches the hands, it does. No time. And with 0.9 seconds. There just wasn't enough time. Saints escape a close one, 64-61. Both teams not happy with how the game ended, but Saints will take a win as they will advance to 5-3 on the season. St. Clair Saints and Ava Proskos, 23 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and shooting almost a 50% field goal. (64-61) is your final score. We want to thank everybody for watching. Put down in the chat who you guys think was the player of the game. That's all that we have, and we'll have the men's game coming up for you around 3:15. Don't go anywhere.